Hey you guys, so many things has been happening for me trying to make this video. It's like, no, we're not making it, but we're making it. So hey you guys, this is Chrissy here for you guys that are new, and for you guys that have been here, what's up? How y'all doing? So we're back with another chit chat, Chrissy chat, feel me? And oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new or if this is your first video. Welcome. Hey, I'm Chrissy, like I said before. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into this video. So for some of you guys that don't know, quick background check. If you guys haven't checked out part 1, I am 23 years old. I'm literally gonna be 24 in like almost a month, which is crazy. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you guys are less than. I want you guys to know that every single last one of you guys matter. Bless you. You guys are wonderful. You guys are just finding your way, you know? So yeah, you guys, don't be feeling down. Like, I feel like we're all in this world just for such a short time. Don't waste it being miserable, upset, frustrated. Be yourself. Like, ain't nobody live a life like you. Ain't nobody live your life like you. Okay? So let's just get that straight and foremost. One of the things I definitely learned in my early 20s straight up was being alone. Being alone, learning to be comfortable with myself. I was raised as the only child, and so I spent a lot of my time as a child alone. So that's kind of like one of like the low-key gains I got from being raised alone, is that I learned how to be comfortable with myself. Like, who else gonna play with this child, you know? You gotta understand that it's okay to be alone. I feel like being alone is a blessing in its own way. Like, you get to learn yourself. I feel like majority of our lives we spent with so many people, whether it's our parents, our siblings, our family, our jobs, our kids, our husband, our girlfriend, our boyfriend, etc., etc. I feel like you rarely spend time alone in the majority of your lifetime, if you really think about it. Like, why not enjoy the moments that you have with yourself right now rather than looking in all the wrong places? I really had to learn that when I really started just dropping friends. Like, it was just a season in my life in my early 20s where I was just like, yo, I was really losing everybody. It was either a natural fallout, or they did something, or I did something, because I wasn't always the victim. Anybody that I have like discontinued myself with, or just don't associate myself around anymore, I had to learn me. You know, I was so caught up in everybody else, I was literally neglecting myself, and it put me in tough situations. And that's always been me. Like, I always put somebody before me, and it was always putting me in the back burner. And it was like, girl, it's hot back there. Yeah, hot. I think I went to a couple of things by myself that's normally like with a group of people, and it was just me. I went to parties by myself. Yeah. Yeah. I met people that was really cool. I did things out of my norm. I got myself out there. I would not regret not one bit of it. I don't regret anything in life. Somebody taught me, like, there's really no point in regretting stuff because it already happened. So it's like, why are you stressed over something that already happened? Like, I understand the past can be very much traumatizing, psychological, detrimental, like, but it already happened and you got through it. Celebrate the fact you got through that, you know, and really give yourself grace. That's another thing. I wrote some little points down, but I didn't write that down. That's another thing I learned in my 20s. Giving myself grace. Honestly, I'm giving myself grace because I'm not in jail. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm not in a, I'm not in a detrimental situation. I'm not running for my life. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody's like, I'm just here. So I'm very grateful. Like, I'm safe. I'm learning to give myself grace because things can be worse. So give grace to yourself because things can be worse. Being more responsible was another thing I learned. I had to organize all my bills. Like I said in my previous video, I hit 20 and I moved out of my parents' house. I got my first car, got my first apartment. I was doing good with my career. And I was handling everything by myself for like almost 2 years. I was being irresponsible. I'm just being honest, y'all. I had it going for myself, but I didn't keep going. I started having a little bit too much fun. I started feeling myself a little too much, and things started not adding up. Bills was not matching paycheck. I had to make an executive decision. I want to go to school because I want to make more money in a sustainable way. I understand you can still make money without going to school, but for me, it's just more my security plan. And plus I'm studying something that's gonna help me with what I want to do in my life. So next topic is definitely finding a purpose. I've learned that your purpose change. Like sometimes what you are destined to do, you're doing it and then it changes. Like I feel like nobody is set in just one box. Like, no, you're not just a doctor. You're a mother of 5 kids. You're helping charities. You're an entrepreneur. You're more than that. Like I feel like people need to stop putting themselves in a box because you're way more than that, And I've learned that about myself. Like I have like 20 hobbies down my list that I really took classes for and tried. And then I changed. Like things change. Like it's life, y'all. It's life. Now next is a little sad. We're getting a little sad now, but one thing I did learn from my early 20s is that depression and anxiety can really make or break you. I've learned that could really make or break you. I've hit a deep state of depression, my anxiety. I didn't even know I had anxiety until I learned about what it is. And I feel like everybody in this world has anxiety. Like we can all overcome our anxiety. We can all overcome our depression. And that's like one of the key factors that helped me overcome my depression and anxiety. Just by simply knowing that I can overcome it. Like your mind is such a powerful thing, you guys. Like you have such a powerful mind, and if you use it right, things will start looking a whole lot differently for you, my friend. Because I feel so much better now than I did a couple years ago, guys. And it's just by really, honestly, it's just by the things that y'all really do see on social media. Going for walks, exercising, eating right. Like it's more of a repetitive cycle of just better habits. It's just, I don't know, it's just be healthy. It's like the simple basic things. But I know, here's one thing for sure, it is easier said than done, guys. It's way easier said than done. It's a challenge. It's a fight with yourself. You're literally fighting with yourself. The self that you are and then the self you're becoming is a constant battle, constantly at war. And you got to understand this war, what I've learned talking to people that's older, this fight is for the rest of your life. Pressure that this society puts on us, people my age, is crazy. Because this is a time where everybody's life, like it's like we all started up together. This is when everybody just start breaking off thing. Like we gotta stop putting the pressure of others on ourselves. Like just because somebody else is doing it their way doesn't mean you can't do it your way. Like don't ever diminish yourself, break yourself down, because that's all the society is doing. They're like, oh, you're this age, you're supposed to be doing this. When you become this age, you're supposed to be doing this. And honestly, you feel like time is ticking. Baby, slow down, please. Please slow down. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. It's not. Like, there's people who wish they just lived and didn't focus on the clock of life, didn't focus on this age, like, standard that society puts on us. There's people that just wish they just, live life, do what they always wanted to do, and do it while you're young. For real, stop beating yourself up. You guys are too adorable, too extravagant, too enchanting, too beautiful, too smart, too unique to be stressing over things that are unfortunate. If you in a tough situation, bro, do research on your situation. Google your situation and look at other people who was in your situations and how they got out. Understand there's always a way. Don't fall into pressure. Find balance and take care of you. Alrighty, y'all, I feel like I've talked so long. Like, I didn't even properly eat this. Like, my granola is freaking sogging. My smoothie is melting. And understand, finding balance, it has its ups and downs. You're never gonna always be balanced, and that is literally okay. It's literally okay. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath, and life will balance itself out for you. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like this video if you guys like these kinds of videos, like me sitting down, like, and comment down below some topics that y'all want me to talk about. Like, come on now, guys. I've been out here putting out the work. Let me know what type of work y'all want. But I'll catch you guys in my next video. Later.